Radio 1.
Radio 1's new wave load from November will 20 through. Rotating the dial up to 2750 or 2850. That's your new receptor holders. Now there's a joy.
275 and 285. Radio 1.
You won't believe this, of course, but I'm feeling kind of humble tonight because this is the last Radio 1 programme to be broadcast before we lumber over to 275, 285 metres. Mind you, for VHF listeners, things will change not one iota. And do we have a special programme for you? No, not really, but we've got quite a good one. Time. It's time for wavelength changes, and you'll be able to get this programme tomorrow on either 275 or 285 metres on the medium wave, or you can listen to it on VHF and it'll be in exactly the same place. But if you fail to make the necessary adjustments to your radio sets, well then at this time tomorrow you'll be getting Pearl Mutter Plays Ravel. Mind you, I suppose over the next 3 years you're bound to get quite a lot of continental football.
275, Radio 1.
Yes, indeed, it's a very good morning to you on the first day of the big changeover. How are you this morning? Okay, I hope. It's 3 minutes after 7 o'clock.
275 and 285. 275 and 285.
Woke up one morning, turned my radio on. Didn't know where DLT or Simon had gone. Laid a trap for Paul, Tony, Kid, and John. Watched the no one left to put the records on.
275 and 285. 275 and 285. We're on a new wave band. We're still the best in the land. We're on a new wave band. We're still the best in the land. 275 and 285.
Jock's one and the meters for you there, and 275, 285, the new wave band. Well, that's what it's all about. This is the rather historic morning for us, the biggest change round in many years on BBC.
Adrian Just.
Do you know, I've had some amazing news this week. There's some bloke in the south of England going round saying that he's me.
Why, the fellow must be nuts.
Exactly. I can't really believe it's true. I mean, who'd want to... Oh, hello, I'm Adrian Just from the BBC, you know. I wonder if you could listen to like this. Fellas! Look, I know you can't have too much of a good thing, but this is ridiculous. Everybody out! So watch it. If somebody comes up and says, here, I'm Adrian Just, they probably aren't.
You know what it is?
What?
You must never double.
Oh, that's very kind. Large gin and tonic, no ice. Here's the neck.
$1979. Kid Jim Sanders Day.
Guten Abend, meine Damen und Herren. Please excuse my English, but I want to tell you that you're listening to the Kid Jensen emission from the studios of WDR Cologne.
Radio 1.
Who is that madman who's been following us everywhere? Good afternoon from Studio 8 of the WDR service here in the cathedral town of Cologne. Guten Tag, mein Freunds. How's that? I've been practicing today. Last night after the program at Hilversum, we left about half an hour after the show. We were pretty tired, I can tell you that, but we needed to get off straight away, mainly because we expected the drive to Cologne to be about 2.5 hours long. Actually, it ended up being about 4.5 hours long. And I can tell you that we were not without adventure on this particular trip. I can assure you, first of all, we ran into thick fog, and of course we heard all about the fog that was happening in the southeast of England as well. Well, there's a bit of that up in the north of Germany. And then after about 2 hours of driving, we discovered we'd taken a wrong Autobahn, and we were heading back to Brussels, not Cologne. So after a bit of argument, you can imagine the scene, everybody in our car with maps everywhere pointing at places. No, you're going the wrong way, all that sort of stuff. Anyway, we were all scrutinizing. We actually ended up on the right road. We drove for about another hour, and then we had a flat tire. Lots of fun, eh? It was pitch dark, but we worked like a team at Le Mans. We really did. I erected the triangle, and we had the job done in no time at all. I was put in charge of the torch as well, and I did that pretty well.